We have the month of March. Do you know all the field research tasks that are going on, including some of the new shinies that have made their way into the field research for this month? With all that said, let's jump right in. Welcome back, my trainer club. Let me know in the comments below, how are you guys doing? Are you excited about the month of March? Do you know the field research tasks that are going on? Because there are a couple new ones, and in specific a few that I wanted to point out that are relatively easy to be able to obtain, relatively easy to complete, and then you could get some pretty rewarding stuff in there because we just had the Johto Tour, so we definitely have some new shinies added in. So with all that said, what we're gonna do today is break down all the field research, if there's any Stardust boosts, any new shinies, any meta relevant Pokemon, which there's also a specific one that I also really like if you guys don't have the 100% IV in here. Actually, there's a couple, but one that has been added that previously was a little bit harder to obtain and you only had a chance to obtain it is now a part of this. And hopefully maybe that's a foreshadow for one of its potential megas to be out in the future. So let's do it. The first and foremost, we have Catch 5 Pokemon, which is going to give you either a Bidoof or a Diglett. 309 for the Bidoof, 289 for the Diglett. Both of them do have shinies. Catch 7 Pokemon is going to be a Magikarp encounter, 117 for the 100% IV. Remember, Magikarp obviously has a Mega Gyarados, and it does have a shiny. Obviously, the first shiny that ever made it into Pokemon Go. We have Catch 5 different species of Pokemon, which can be one of two little chickadee birds. We have a Torchic, and we also have a Fletchling. As far as the Torchic, it's going to be 468, and the Fletchling is going to be 343 for the 100% IVs, and they both have shinies. And then we have Catch a Dragon type Pokemon. I love this task. The easiest way to do it is just to go after an Arlo and catch a Bagon in the shadow form. It is going to be either a Dratini or a Bagon. Both of them have shinies. Bagon does have a Mega Salamence at some point or another, so a little bit more important for the XL Candy, but both of them in their shadow forms are extremely powerful. 430 for the Dratini and 495 for the Bagon, but just remember, the one thing about the Bagon is that it is going to require an Elite Charge TM because of the Outrage move, and the Dratini in the shadow form does actually just get the Outrage move. The Elite TMable version of that is Draco Meteor, which is not necessary at all. And then we have Catch 5 Pokemon with a Weather Boost, which is going to be one of 4 potentials that you could get. We could get a Vulpix, we could get a Snover, a Poliwag, as well as a Hippopotas. All of them can be shinies as well. And I want to point out the 100% IV on the Snover, which is 497, because we do have a Mega Obama Snow for this particular one. And then we have Use 5 Berries to help catch Pokemon, which can be either a Wooper or a Whelmer. 275 for the Wooper, 629 for the Whelmer, and both of them do have shinies. And then we have Make 5 Nice Throws for a Dunsparce encounter, 724, 100% IV does have a shiny. And we have Make 3 Great Throws, which can be either a Snubbull, a Laleep, or an Anorith, all have shinies. 530, 553, and 655 for the 100% correlated IVs. And then we have Make 3 Great Throws in a row, which can be an Onix. Remember, we do have a Mega Steelix, and the great thing about Steelix is it does boost the Steel types as well as the Ground typing, so it's not the most effective attacker, but it is a very strategic move. If one person in your raid party can have it in spot 1, one person can have it in spot 2 and 3 to get the entire party boosted for additional raid damage. Then we have the notorious Make 5 Great Curveball Throws for a Spinda encounter. Make sure to hit that thumbs up on this video and let me know if you guys have got yourself a shiny Spinda so far. I have not. I'm curious to see how many people do. Then we have Make 2 Excellent Throws, which is going to be a Larvitar. Easiest way to hit Excellent Throws is on the raid bosses. 445 for the 100% IV, so we do have a Mega for Tyranitar that I suggest you do have 2 set up, one for all rock, one for all dark. If you do take that, that's basically 600 XL Candy, and then if you do want to max out another one from the shadow form, we're looking at extra 360 candy. We're looking at a grand total of 952 XL Candy. That's why whenever you see this task, easy to get and a great one to always save and trade over 100 kilometers to keep stacking up. I don't think you can have too much XL Larvitar candy. And then we have Make 3 Excellent Throws in a row, which is going to be a Gibble. 477 is the 100% IV, and it does have a shiny. Then we have Win a Raid, which is going to be a new Pokemon added in here. I think is going to be a Rufflet. 639 with a shiny potential. Really easy one to do, but I suggest if you guys are going to do this, to save it and potentially hopefully get more than one of them so that when doing a raid, you're able to capitalize on this potentially paywall task. But if you use your free pass, stacking up on a few of them is a great way to maximize. Then we have Win a level 3 raid or higher, which is going to be an Omanite or a Kabuto. 662 for the Omanite and 587 for the Kabuto. Both have shinies. And then we have the notorious Win 5 raids for the Aerodactyl encounter. 1193 does have a shiny. Great Pokemon to have XL Candy for because Mega Aerodactyl is a beast. If you want to check out that video, best of the best up here. The only thing about this one is it's Win 5 raids, guys. I would just wait, honestly, until you get Mega Aerodactyl to come back and do a raid for that, because then you do one raid, you get Mega Energy, and you get the Aerodactyl immediately, instead of doing 5 5 raids for 1 Aerodactyl doesn't make too much sense, but that is the task. But that's the strategy that I would suggest to get around this one to get yourself a shiny Aerodactyl. And then we have the Battle in the Go Battle League. I love this one because now it is going to be a Mudkip encounter for 83. It does have a shiny. This one does require the Comday move of Hydro Cannon to be able to max out, but it also does have a Mega, and it in its Mega Swampert form is an absolute monster. Not only that, it does extremely well in the Great, Ultra, and the Master League. It is a very Swiss Army knife Pokemon, and when it does have the Mega with the Hydro Cannon, it is a very strong Pokemon, and then it's also a ground typing combination, so it will be able to boost water and ground typings. Hopefully that maybe moving it here is kind of a foreshadow, don't know at all, just praying that it could be coming soon, because I do believe that one of these Megas is a great time to make its way into Pokemon Go, because we already have all the Kanto Megas. Why not throw in the Hoenn Megas as well? Then we have defeat 2 Team Goat Rocket Grunts for a Makuhita or a Machop. A Machop in the shadow form. Makuhita also in the shadow form. When it's a Hariyama is also a really effective Pokemon. And then we have Hatch and Egg, which is going to be a Mantine, which previously could not be shiny, but now it is, and it's an easy task to do. 903 on the 100% IV. I hope some of you guys do get the shiny from the field research, because this Pokemon in general is relatively rare, so hatching an egg task is something desirable as of right now. And then we have Hatch 2 Eggs, which can be either a Beldum or an Alolan Executor. Don't know why, they're one of the two. Both of them do have shinies. We have 418 for the Beldum and 1292 for the Alolan Executor. And remember that Beldum is a great Pokemon over 100km trades to keep stacking up on Exo Candy, because it's great in the shadow form and it does have a Mega as well. Evolve a Pokemon is the notorious Eevee, 459 with the shiny. And then we have Power Up a Pokemon 3 times, which is going to be a Kanto starter. If you guys do choose to do this, what I suggest you do is you use a very low CP Pokemon to power up, because powering it up 3 times at a level 1 is going to be only 600 Stardust, right? And so if you then chose to do the Power Up a Pokemon 5 times for a Johto starter or 7 times for a Hoenn starter, you are saving a whole lot of Stardust. Unless you're working on something specific that already is powering up, I suggest that you guys do it if you plan to do it, which I don't think is completely necessary, but you can also get 100% IVs. Do it with a very low CP Pokemon. Even if you have to do one a couple times and then transfer it, that is also a way to do so. And then we have earn 5 hearts with your buddy for a Mankey with a shiny, 499. And then earn a candy with your buddy is a Nose Pass, 425 with a shiny. Earn 2 candies walking your bunny is going to be Earn 2 candies walking your buddy is going to be a Bunnelby encounter, 237 100% IV with a shiny. And then we have earn 3 candies walking your buddy for a Stunfisk encounter. The regular Stunfisk is not shiny, 926, but a great candidate for the XL trades for the Galarian Stunfisk. And just remember guys, if you want to earn quick buddy hearts, obviously you could just change your buddy and play with your buddy, feed your buddy, take a snapshot of your buddy, and that will be 3 hearts. Or if you're trying to walk it, a great way to do so is to just put on a 1 candy per walk, such as a Magikarp or a Gyarados. Walk that thing, get 1 candy relatively easy, and claim the research task. And then we have trade a Pokemon, which is great because it's a Lediba or a Spinarak. 312 or 350, both have shinies. Still need that Spinarak and excited to get it one day soon. Then we have spin 3 Pokestops or Gyms for a Sudowoodo encounter, which is going to be 920. Spin 5 Pokestops or Gyms, which is going to be a Ralts encounter. Just remember, we do have Mega Gardevoir, and we also have Mega Gallade. Mega Gardevoir being one of the ones that is very anticipated, 231. Great candidate for XL Candy. And then we have send 5 gifts and add a sticker for a Cottonee or a Petalil. Honestly, I would discard this task immediately. Neither of them have shinies. Neither of them are super relevant, and this task is not super tedious, but it is a little tedious. I would just scrap this task and move on. And then finally, we have take a snapshot of a wild Pokemon, which can be a gamut of different things, which include Psyduck, Abra, Drowsy, Hoppip, Yanma, and Murkrow. And I'm just going to point out that the Abra at Mega Alakazam obviously is going to have a Mega at some point, may be worth your time to get the XL Candy for that one, because it may come out, I would think, before the Mewtwo does, and that will be the premier Psychic type counter, obviously in tandem with the Shadow Mewtwo, but that will be lined up. You'll have used the Mega Alakazam, maybe one spot, powering up your Shadow Mewtwo's with the Mega Boost and getting after it. So that's where we're sitting at, guys. Hatch an Egg, which is going to be the Mantine, which is a great task because the Mantine's new shiny. Make 2 excellent throws for the Larvitar, make 3 excellent throws in a row for a Gibble, and then we have Hatch 2 Eggs, which can get you a Beldum encounter, and Battle in the Go Battle League for that Mudkip for the XL Candy, which is very important, so you do want to trade that one. And that's it. That's the month of March for the field research. I hope you guys enjoy. This is very exciting. I appreciate you guys being here as always. To all of my likers, my commenters, my subscribers, my Patreon members, everybody who takes their support, subscription, and participation to the next level, I'm gonna see you guys out in the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.